Today we're going to be taking a look inside the new interior of my project truck, which is a 1985 GMC Sierra K2500. The old interior was the original interior. It was a blue color, but honestly, it was pretty worn. So I wanted to go the custom route. I know that there's a lot of different aftermarket options online today that you can just buy an interior to put in these trucks, but I really wanted the custom look, wanted to choose my own material and also my own stitching. I knew from the beginning when I bought this truck that I wanted a brown interior. I really thought that a brown would look really nice with the white. And I was trying to go after an interior similar to the new GMC Denali trucks that have a darker brown in it. I wanted to go a little bit lighter than that. So I went with a interior color, it's called Buck. It's not really technically the saddle color that they have, but once I looked through all the samples, held it up to the truck, the Buck color is what I really liked. And so all this material inside the truck is done in the same color. And then also I went with a tan stitching. So starting with the seat, this is the original seat that was in the truck that was just recovered. The main difference is we took the piping out of the edge with a truck that has a 6-inch lift on it. When you're sliding in and out of this seat, that piping has a tendency to rip and tear, which actually this seat had. So now this is just stitched along the edge. With the seat itself, it has a diamond or double diamond stitching pattern with that tan thread that I was talking about earlier. And it actually made this seat a lot more comfortable. This new material is a lot softer, has a plush feel to it, so it's very comfortable to ride in. Another big difference with this new seat is that the seat belt holders down here are actually coming through the seat itself. Where the original seat, the seat belts were threaded through the back and the base, this actually has a pocket for the seat belts to come through. So I really liked that change in the seat itself. Of course, we put all new seat belts in the truck. I went with a tan color belt, which actually matches really nice with the thread. So all new seat belts. So I was really happy with how the seat turned out along with a lot of the other pieces in the truck. Another nice feature that I really like about the new seat in here is that we wrapped the bracket that connects the top of the seat to the base. A lot of custom seats that you see will not have this bracket wrapped, so I think that this flows nicely into the seat. And also wrapping the seat belt holder itself. This is wrapped in all the same material, and so this just pops up, but it slides down over the seat belt holder. And so this gives this a really nice custom look that really blends all this in together. The next piece of the interior that we recovered were the door panels. So these are not the original door panels that were in the truck. We took a set of actually Silverado door panels because they have the chrome inlay and this aluminum piece of flashing here. So obviously this is new to this door panel. I bought new pieces for this. But the thing that I really like about this door panel is it looks original, but yet it still combines the same material as the rest of the interior. And then we added this inlay of the double diamond stitching to match the seat. The original door panel stops right here at this brake line, and then you can buy a carpet covering or a carpet insert for this bottom section of the door. I wanted this in the same material as the door panel and the rest of the interior so that it flows nicely and covers the entire inside of the door. Also with this truck, we had a speaker cut out in this door, and honestly, I didn't really like the way that the speaker looked sitting there, cut into the door. So what we did is we built a custom speaker enclosure to cover the speaker, but then also match the same aluminum and brushed aluminum that you see on the rest of the door. So this actually has a working speaker behind it, and then this is wrapped in the same saddle brown material that the rest of the interior. We also recovered the dash. This is the original dash pad that was in this truck. We took the old blue covering that was on it and rewrapped it in the saddle brown, and also installed a new trim piece here. The dash is 99% done. I just have to get a new badge for the dash panel or trim piece right here. We had to rip that off, and honestly, the old one didn't look that good, so I'm just going to replace it. What I really like about this dash and how it turned out is the material is very tight on the dash pad. A lot of the custom or aftermarket interior pieces that you see have a lot of cushion to them and a lot of padding underneath, which makes it either very difficult to reinstall, or it pushes everything out when you go back and install. Like, it'll push the door rubber out, or it'll be really hard to install the trim piece around the gauges. But I really like how this turned out. This also has the custom tan stitching everywhere that matches the seat, and the double diamond stitching in the door panel. Does not have a headliner in it, and I probably will not put one in it just because the paint job inside is actually in really good shape. But I did go ahead and recover the sun visors in the same material just so everything matched together. And last but not least are these custom kick panels. This truck did not have anything right here. This was just part of the cab, but I really wanted to tie in the rest of the interior down here and give this a nice covering. In the custom kick panel, we incorporated the vents, the air vents that you pull down here. We also incorporated the hood release in the custom kick panel as well. But I really like how these added a custom touch to this area down here, because this gets a lot of wear and tear, and I wanted to at least give this some protection and cover this so that it blends in with the rest of the material in the interior. All in all, I'm extremely happy with how the interior turned out in this truck. Custom interiors just really level up a build like this. So I was extremely happy with all of the detail that was added to the interior. I think the color looks awesome with the white. Honestly, a lot of colors go well with white, but this saddle brown really pops in this interior. So super happy with how this turned out. It's a blast to drive. It's awesome to ride in. I'm excited to wrap up this project, so stay tuned. We got some more projects that are going to be rolling in the garage very soon, but this one is probably going to go to a new home, but stay tuned for some more projects.